In the last video, I talked about the importance of picking one area to focus on in the account so that you're not coming in every day and just randomly deciding what to do next. You don't have that stress, and also you're not trying to do too many things at once. But how do you pick the right thing to focus on? In this video, I'm going to share two very simple questions. It might not get you to the thing, but it will get you way further than the 20 to 25 things that you might could focus on. The first question I want you to ask yourself is, what is actually in your control? If you are the end advertiser, for example, and it's your business, then you're in control of a lot. You could probably make some videos, you can write some copy, you could change audiences, you might could change the landing page or the landing page copy or the landing page flow. So you have quite a lot of control probably over your own business. If you're working with a client or you're an agency or freelancer, you might have less control. They might say, we're not going to change the website for now. We also don't have video resources. So then what might be in your control is they gave me some static images. I can write some copy. I could change some audiences, etc. So write your list of things that are actually in your control to change if you wanted to. The second thing to look at is how many resources do you actually have for that thing. So for example, let's say you have static images, but let's say you only have 3 and you don't have resources to actually create more static photos. You probably do actually, because if you have the product, you can just snap some photos. But for the sake of our example, let's say that were the case. But with copywriting, let's say that you actually can just write as much copy as you want. You have all of the potential resources. Another example would be if your client says, yes, we can change anything you want on the landing page, but we don't have a lot of resources, so it will take 2 to 3 months to update the site. That's a case where it's technically in your control, but you don't have a lot of resources to actually execute on it. So you might want to go ahead and put that ball in motion, but it's not something that every day whenever you come into the account, it's not something that you can actually focus on. A little quick tip is that copywriting, to me, I know I mention it a lot, is one of my favorite parts about our job because it is almost always in our control, and I can't think of an example where we don't have the resources to actually execute on that ourselves. So obviously we need to get the approval to get that live, but otherwise it's an amazing thing that's always within our control to try to improve the copy. If there's nothing else we can do, usually we can do that.